on your interior design of Stonecreek Studios. Well, first of all, I'd like to invite you to this wonderful environment in Grantland, PA. And as you see here, it is part of the Mill Creek, Stonecreek view, and it's cookies inside of the studios for nice roundabout scene.
Okay. You've seen it before, and now here's the after. And I would like to walk you to see the interiors of the first level of Stonecreek Studios, which is the waiting area, the receptionist, coffee copy code area, conference room, and 2 corporate offices. Come, let's see. First of all, here it is. This is the waiting area. And what we did for the interiors, we changed the lighting, atmosphere, and the flooring. And we did a very light stone color wall covering. And it allows, for the space, because it's a small space, it allows you to feel like you're in a large space. And here, we come in, and you still have a view of the creek, which is all around the recording facility. And you come in, and we have here the receptionist area. And coming down here in the corridors, which is where you get into the offices. Here will be a flowering area, receptionist area.
Hey.
No. This is Daria.
Hi.
This is our manager of assistant's office. Could you excuse us, please?
Cameo appearance.
Thank you. This is Daria. Daria is our manager for Stonecreek, and we gave an overall lifting in our office, which changed the color.
Oh, wow.
And we're going to do some wonderful window treatments. We're waiting for them to come. The blinds haven't gotten here yet. Daria, would you like to say hi to our audience?
Hi, audience.
Welcome.
What an improvement. Wait until you see the rest of the studio.
We'll be back. Here is where our conference room, and this will be the coffee copy code area, and that's still in the process. You come in and see the conference room. And this space here is the conference room, is 16 by 16 feet, and we're going to put a wonderful ceiling fan here for some circulations because there is no windows, as you can see. And what we did an inlay on the carpet, which is pattern form, and we did more of a border to draw you in, and we'll probably see from seating to 6 to 8 to 10. This is our conference room. Coming back here, you have your 2 corporate offices. Here, which is one of the gentlemen from Voice to Men, which will be Warnier's office. Well, more of a recording studio once we get the equipment in. And here, we changed the ceiling tremendously. It had no ceiling dropping here, no lights in here. So we put the lighting in here, fluorescent. We're going to put some window treatments in here. We put a heating covering in here to cover the pipes up. And if you come around here, you'll see the view here. You'll see that he has a view also, the front of the entrance and the outside, which he also has a view of the creek, which is wonderful, the atmosphere. The water just makes it feel great, stunning, which I like this space. I'm quite sure you will too once we get upstairs. Here is another gentleman, Sean, from Voice to Man. This will be his office, which will be turned into a studio. When we say studio, it's for all of the ADATs and the tracking, and it's not just for corporate reasons for office. It's more for the recording facilities, and they can take and do a recording session and hear quiet musical ADATs, and then take it upstairs to the copy room, which we'll get there. And here's Sean's room. He has a view of the front entrance as well. We're going to put blinds up, and we just did some just a desk and a credenza for his use and his need. And he also didn't have any lighting in the ceiling, as you can see. We have a new drop ceiling in and some lights, put 2x4s in. And he also has a view of the conference room on the other side. So it allows natural light to go into the conference room. So we're going to kind of keep them open, clean them up a little bit. And this is Sean's room. So come on, let's see the rest of the space. Again, leaving the coffee cup area and Doria's office. Going out, the receptionist. The reception was really late, and this was a really change for her because of the fact they had plastic on the windows and the color was really dark and it was gray. And we put some lighting in there, some cold lighting, and it kind of makes it feel a little bit more nicer to work. So, Here, going out into the recording studio. It allows them to come in the facility, and it's a worldwide recording studio, and they have the facility arranged that other recording artists can come and use the space as well. It's not only for their needs. So we're going to go upstairs and we're going to take a look at it. And what we did through the stairwells, we did one full finished, and we threw the carpets on the floor and upstairs, and we did change the lighting in the ceiling, and you'll see that as well. I'll let you go first and take a look at it. Let's go. Here you have it. That finish on the wall is very mysterious, but you don't want to go through it because there's a full finish in the lining and the flooring. Highlights all together. Makes it feel warm and very narrow space. We're almost through here. Okay, and here we are. To your left, we're going to go into, we have Studio C. And this Studio C is going to be done in editing. We changed the painting and the flooring. It was blue-gray, and it was really dark, and it wasn't really what we really wanted to feel. So for the decorative element, we added some lighter color, and we kept the doors in a darker color for traffic and high traffic. And we changed the carpeting as well. It makes it feel more comfortable when it was hard before, kind of not comfortable. All different types of carpeting pieces. It was awful. Going into this area here, this will be a second lounge, and this is redesigned completely. What we did, we took Studio B, and we took the wall out about 4 to 5 feet, which makes it feel much larger than it was. This also is just put in it for a lounge. Come on, let's come in. Here, this is a lounge, and we have a personal bathroom for the use, and we're still working on that. It's not in good shape right now, but we're going to knock that out, put a shower in there, and really finish it off. So, as you see, it's still all space and well designed. 2 stalls and the vanity, so we're going to refinish that and do that over again. Here's just the lounge area, which holds for about seating of 4 to 6. And we put ceiling lighting in here, which we had none at all. There were no lighting in here, no lighting at all. Put some fluorescent 2x2s in, drop the ceiling, make it feel cozy. Come on, let's go into. Well, here we have 2 studios. We have Studio B and Studio A, which we call the studio, really, Studio A plus on this side. We have Nathan Morris and we have Mike McCurry's. Mike McCurry's, we're still in the process of priming and changing around. It's pretty dark in there. Take you through it. You really can't see much of it. But what we did, we have a loft, and we brought this out 4 to 5 feet, which it was, to door west here. Now the door is here. So when you walk into his office, the first view you get will be your focal point of the window. You come in here, the door was here on this side, didn't work at all, so we changed the door here. When you come in here, you have a loft, and the loft makes it feel like it's kind of lovely. Once you go in, kind of ranges. We're changing the color, and you really can't see it too well, so it's like really dark in here. But we're going to change everything. It's like a black color. And you can see it's like the bulk point is the window. And here, above, he has a loft. So you probably can't really see that much in here, but it's a loft that we're going to brighten it up and change the colors. So it's a personal reason why he wanted this color. So that's it for Mike McCurry's room. We're going to come back to his room, change one of the color. Here we have Nathan Morris' room, a Boys to Men, and we kind of made his room feel more like an aquarium. And what we did, we brought this wall out about 4 to 5 feet, knocked it out, put glass blocks up here, a fish tank in the room. And they kind of joke about it, kind of the Taj Mahal, but it's really like a real big fish tank. We did full finish, and we did like a pouring splash red blue on the walls. We did a full finish like electrical pouring blue, painted that, and actually what we did, we made the left side of the room, there's a window that we cut it off. We still gave it a natural lighting, but it also gives us access to get behind the fish tank, which allows us to get behind here and clean it whenever we need. And on the other side is the bathroom. And as you can see here, we're still working on the furniture part of it, the element. And also, Mr. Morris has a wonderful, great view of the creek. So we try to keep it in more like a warm, kind of, tranquility atmosphere. And it kind of works well with the blue, I think. What you think? You like? Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Let's go into the other. This is the huge studio where we changed the design. Again, coming out of the lounge. This is where they record stuff. They record all their sessions in here. What they can do out of the other corporate offices before that we just saw. They do their own ADAT and they take it up here and they want to really do mastering and the real finish and bands and the whole line. And as you can see here, it's a recording a session, which is not. But when it was in here we have is called an ambient room, which is a very large room. It was very dark in here. We've made the ceiling in a gray skin, kind of feel like a little lift, make it higher, but it's really large. We changed the colors on the walls and made it stuck up. Now that there's one wall, we'll be able to do that, you know? Come on in. Now you can see here, it's very large. It's probably lighting, which we can't hear for an hour. And it's really good. An ambient room where they can do the recording on the side of it, when they do bands and tie it in and timelines. And what they can do, they can record here and have it transferred all the way. I can control when you go get to it. And this is considered the ambient room, which is pretty much everything you check out. And here's the storage room, which they're not working on yet. Getting some shelves built inside of here. It's going to get pretty neat right now. So it's really not in order. Here, they're going into the out of the ambient room into copy area. There is a production room and there's an air conditioning cooling area. And this area had no lighting as well. Put some lighting in here, change the color in, and that's technically. And as you can see, they're still working. This would be the copy room, which we're still working on. And then what we're going to do, we're going to put some shelves in here and make it feel brighter. And as you can see, it's still in lamps. It's rust. Oops. Things happen. How about that? That's those. Okay. This is just a maintenance room. This is a production room. Showing it because of that. Here we have
somebody using this cafe area.
Hey, this is the cafe room, and as you can see here, it's a full finished stucco design element, as you can see on the walls. And it's pretty a natural open space, and as you can see, the ceilings are in the cathedral, and you come in a little bit further. This will be the lounge area. This is also part of the control room, a lounge, and the cafe area. And it's pretty neat, I think. What do you think? And here what we did for decorative element, we put a skylight inside to make it feel like you're outdoors a little bit there. Now we're going into the series part. This is the control room. This is really the control room A. And then we'll see the control room second side. Let's go upstairs. And here we have the control room. This is where all of the control sounds and all those good juicy and say, what happens in the recording studio? Well, here it is. And we have all types of layouts and buttons and things I can't touch or push. What do you think? And what we did here for decorative element, we put the a mirror full finish off of this console here and matched it up and put some lighting in the ceilings and the decorative element on the back, as you can see. And behind you, which is a machine area, machine room where they have all the machines in their storage. And as you can see, all of the monitors and all those kind of things. Talking about the structure here, as you can see in the view, you can see there is two spaces. There's a space for the control room, and there's about, you can say, about 24 inches of depth in between the two areas for windows for soundproof, and we're going to get into that area. But they can monitor and hear everything is soundproof, and the walls are made structurally. Actually, in a recording facility, a structure is built inside of a structure, which is actually another structure built inside of a structure. So you have like these double walls, which is great for sound reasons. Let's go into the other room. Here was a platform which we took off because of the fact that it was kind of in the way. So we took the platform out, put the stairs in, and made it feel open and the furniture is coming. And I think there's pretty much appreciative space now. What do you think, Daria?
Beautiful. It's a whole different place.
Okay, you want to come in here? And what is this? The actual speaker for the control room that we padded it for safety reasons because of the narrow space of it, and we padded it for safety reasons, and it's pretty safe now. You bump your head, you won't hurt yourself this time.
Unless with a hard head.
Coming in here is the recording room, and as you can see, what we did, we re-stained the floor and stripped it all up and put new coating into it. And coming in a little bit, the wood, it makes it feel natural, a natural atmosphere, nice ambient. And this will let you know that they have a decorative element on the wall, which it allows the sound bearing for good reasons because you're not allowed to have parallel walls. And so what they did, let's see if I can open it. I call them flaps. And what it is, you can change they're parallel, you can change it to whatever you need the sound readings. Studying of it, I don't really have too well down, but it allows the sound not to it gives off a better frequency, bouncing the sounds off so it's not parallel to one another. Or horizontal in the same way as this wall is on an angle. It's not a 45-degree angle, it's more like a 60-degree angle. And it also has here flaps, which allows you to change the sound reasons for whatever you need. And then they'll tell you what sounds is better if they have a recording in there, they'll tell you, well, open up maybe 6 or 7 on this side and 9 on that side. Change the sound bearing. And here in the ceiling as well, for going up and down, they have a sound for the bouncing of it. It's a cushion. And it's installation. And normally in between also on the floor is just sand in between for sound bearing reasons and for safety. Going down, run that out. Just going back into the ambient rooms. In the lounge. Here are the offices here. Big elevator here. I'm gonna take a little whisk whirl around all the way around. Maybe those are in the video here?
Yeah.
Yeah, just very narrow space, and then this part which is really for private entrance. And it's also for the guys that come in when they want to come in open bar, which you can use the bathroom if you want to go by. What we did, we stuck with your white collar. And it's also a view, if you don't mind coming here, because the view of the creek, like I told you, is all the way around. Take a look at it. You ever seen it? Great. Probably for 3 years, I'll be back when designed, and we're going to restructure. The ambient room is going to actually be turned into a control room. This here will be more of a vending area. As you can see, this plastic was what it was before, and I took all the plastic down. The window treatments are coming in. We're going to get new windows in here. I can't take the plastic. What do you think? This is here, as you can see, all of our electrical receptacles and all those, and we're going to have this kind of boxed off for good reasons, for safety reasons as well. And this is going back into Studio A. This is going to put a couple of vending machines out here for their personal use. Here is going out to the exit on the fire escape. And what we're going to do here is come back here. We're going to put a couple of chairs in there and make this more of a lounge and allow for vending and their whole personal layout. I think it's pretty nice. Well, I just want to thank you for sharing this time with me for this. And I hope you enjoyed coming through the interiors of Stonecreek Studios of Boys to Men. It was great designing in certain areas. And come and join us. On the May the 19th, we have a grand opening. You're more than welcome at Stonecreek Facilities in Gladwin. Catch you later.